So what did you make it? What happened when you made this stuff? Like, you make applications, and what happens? What's the next step?
Well, you have to, when you build something, you put it online, you share it, you get the results from what you've done, you fix stuff, you find bugs, you test new things, you implement new ideas. The software are always evolving, they never stop. You never ever finish something, actually.
Yeah. But what are like the stages? Like, when can you start making money from it?
When you have users that are willing to pay for what they are getting from you.
Yeah? How do you make users willing to pay?
You build a useful service.
What do you mean by useful?
Something that relates to their day-to-day job, their day-to-day activities, and something that can add value to this.
Yeah, like
in form of, I can't say how.
No, I mean, just give an example of something that's successful in doing this. Like Airbnb, Uber, like some examples of these.
Yes, they're always connecting
the
people.
Connecting transport system, they're connecting hotel industry.
People willing to share their house to, and people willing to land in another countries.
Yeah.
It's always about connection.
Yeah.
I think that's it. I don't have a better answer.
I need to talk to Airbnb.
What?
I need to talk to Airbnb.
Sorry,
I need to talk to Airbnb.
Really? You mean in your...
I want them to be my client.
Awesome.
Yeah. I want to get Airbnb.
Are you already in touch with it?
Not yet. I'm going to get in touch with it. That's going to be
Good luck.
Thanks, bro. That's going to be a fucking challenge.
Yes, that would be awesome.
Yeah. But I have a story to tell, man. The story is that everybody wants to see the best customer. Everybody wants to know who the best person from their minutes. And we can create a score from 1 to 10 of who their best customer is. We create something called a propensity score. And this ranks your customer's likelihood of purchasing something. And if I can tell you that you spend the same dollar to bring someone in who spends $3, as the same person who brings $9, wouldn't you want to spend that same dollar all on the person who wants to bring you the $9, which gives you double the ROI, actually triple the ROI? Wouldn't you want that instead?
Yes.
It's like, we want the best people for each product, and every product has, personalization.
Yes.
That's how you get personalized. You need to know that all the guys who are in the startup scene want to stay at your house, Airbnb. Everyone wants to stay at your house. Everyone wants to shop at your furniture store, Opa. Everyone wants to buy your shoes to feed you. Everyone wants, like, who's going to be the cool e-commerce? Because it's coming. People are going to, it's going to start going mainstream soon. We're seeing stories about it in the news.
Yeah.
Like, it's a really exciting time here with Google. It's going to go through a change between offline to online. In the next 2 years, it's going to be very quick.
Yeah,
most people aren't going to notice it. It's just going to happen.
Yes, it's already happening with a lot of young people are buying online stuff, online things and online clothes. I know a lot of young people who do it and they don't even bother about it. It's just like normal for them.
Yeah, exactly.
Even over there, it's for me.
Yeah.
Like I said.
I'd rather buy Basico shirt, than go to like the freaking mall. Basico is guys.
People are in Facebook all the time selling their stuff. Buy and selling.
Gringo buy and sell is a great example of that. Really successful. Buying and selling. Just systemize that.
A lot of that go to Facebook.
Like party groups online, different. There's so many different services. And even off Facebook, there's so many different services, right? All other sites like Rap Genius and other social networks, they're just freaking social services too, right? Yeah, it's the way that the world works. You're going to make people who are like each other friends. That's what's happening now. People around the world are starting to become friends with people they have things in common with. Like, if I don't have things in common with you, what the fuck am I going to speak to you about? I have to have a common interest with you. So if you can find me and my friends and bring us together, you got a good business, my friend. Because what happens is we start loving something and we start, becoming like Apple. Apple Computer was like, you love Apple, I love Apple, we're friends, we have something in common, now we have a common bond, now we're cool. That's what it is, and the tipping point shows this. In Malcolm Gladwell's book, The Tipping Point shows us when you have people who are wanting to be together and are united by something, by an idea, a reason, a common goal. That's when things really grow. That's when you start having early adopters, and that's where we can help you find those early adopters that have the most money. We're like with technographics, we just say they're the most early adopter who has the most money. So you target them as your first e-commerce clients because they're the ones who are cool and willing to take the risks and have money. So then they approve of it, right? You create this love brand like Harley Davidson does, like create a business model canvas. You understand where you're going, you understand who your customer is. That's the most important thing. You have to know who your customer is. And a lot of companies don't really know. They don't really know as well as they should. I think that they'd be surprised with what they learn. Like what are these people, motivations? What drives them, rather than how clicks on a freaking conversion. How's the A/B test going? The A/B test shows you very, very little about who your customers really are. It's a good start. I mean, we could do a full maturity model of where you are, what you need to do. I mean, we've been doing this for the U.S. government, people. I'm sorry to say, but we're the best at this. We have the best people. It's just, we're just, we're the best. It's kind of hard to sell something when you're the best because you don't want to be. Listen, we have fucking Nike, we have Google, we have Facebook. They are our clients. They're our clients. They're our partners. They use our data. We have more data than everybody. We have the most. It's like, what are you gonna do about it? We have how many? 80 million? 180 million Brazilians? Holy shit. You're telling me you can tell me on 180 million Brazilians which ones are the most likely to buy car insurance online? And when you start filling out the form...
Oh, so you're telling me that you have every Brazilian in your database?
Yes!
Oh, come on.
Yes! I swear to God! We have every Brazilian in our database. Yeah, and all Brazilian companies as well. I know the 2 million people. I know the 2 million people in Sao Paulo who purchased cars in the last 5 years, and what car they purchased, and when their insurance is about to expire.
That's
so
crazy.
I can be like, "Yo, your insurance is about to expire. You want to buy a car?" And then I can go like, "Yo, everyone wants to buy these shoes online. Who are the cool kids? Who are the kids with cool money?" I can tell you that. And the ones who have smartphones, I can tell you who they are too. So you can do Facebook ads only to them. It's really fun.
How you get it?
I mean, I have no idea. It's crazy. It's crazy. I mean, we do a lot of government shit. I mean, it's really like, we have this guy Carletto. He takes care of it. Carletto's the man. He'll tell you, this data is private. We bring that guy, oh man, Carletto, he's the man. He's going to be our consultant. He's going to help me close some deals.
Awesome. That's really crazy.
Yeah, man.
Sounds impossible.
This is really
If you're
cool.
telling me.
Yeah, this is gonna be a really fun couple. It's gonna be a fun month, man. It's gonna be a fun fucking month. Shit just got real. Shit just got real. I'm getting my visa, baby, and shit just got real. I am a fucking legal resident of Brazil, and I'm gonna unleash some fucking bullshit on this country, man. I'm gonna make this shit happen. Teto is gonna be a huge fucking big deal. We're gonna do a World Cup 5-hole for food tournament where everyone plays footy for football, footy for food. Footy for food. You play soccer, and you give donations to the food bank for poor people. Imagine that. Rich people play soccer, and they give poor people food. You take that food, you distribute it. You know who you distribute it through? You distribute it through Tato, who has a logistics network already. They know how to get things to the right places, to the right people. You use it, and you crowdsource it all.
Awesome.
And I have a friend who is gonna help host the most people in the favelas in Rio de Janeiro online. His name's Elliot Rosenberg. FavelaExperience.com. Fucking check that shit out. He is gonna be the biggest host of Brazilians, and he's gonna bring the most. He's gonna be the most biggest cultural connector of 2014. Elliot Rosenberg. He will connect more people and